Happy Friday the 13th, everyone. I'm ThatGuyMatt, and welcome back to my channel. So we've already ranked the Friday the 13th movies, we've ranked the Jasons, and now it is time to rank my favorite kills in all the movies. Specifically, we're going to be doing my top 10 favorite Friday the 13th kills. This was hard to do, guys, so if you guys are interested, please let me know down below in the comments, what are your favorite Friday the 13th kills? I'd like to know. But without further ado, let's go ahead and waste no more time. We're going to rank our 10 favorite kills from Friday the 13th. Coming in at number 10, this actually is coming from a movie that I actually do not like at all, and that's actually from Jason Takes Manhattan. This actually is Julius's kill. There's just something so visceral about the guy punching Jason for a solid minute and a half before Jason grabs him by the shirt and fucking punches his head off like a Mortal Kombat character. It's so funny, and this is the one positive that I can normally list about Jason Takes Manhattan. I actually really like this kill just because of how entertaining it is. Number 9 is going to be more of a simplistic kill, but I think it's the brutality that works for me. It's going to be Trent from Friday the 13th, 2009. This is the asshole character that you're waiting to see get fucked up, and like Jason fucking stabs him with a machete and then, just keeps sliding him back down and forth on the machete, just, pushing it in even further. It sounds kind of fucked up now when I say that, but he gets pushed onto this spike on the back of this pickup truck, or this tow truck or whatever, and he just gets impaled, and then the driver just drives away. Very fucked up, kind of entertaining, but also very satisfying because, from the moment that you see Trent on screen, you just want to see Jason fuck him up in some way. So yeah, Trent will be number 9. Number 8 is going to be Jack from Friday the 13th Part 1. This is obviously the guy who gets the arrow through his fucking throat. While this may not be one of the most brutal kills in the entire franchise, especially because it comes from Pamela and not Jason, I think the actual practical work here is what makes this kill so damn good. It's gory, it's bloody, and even in the uncut version of this kill, it's a lot more drawn out and a lot more brutal, and I just think it's very good. And unfortunately, it also is the death of Kevin Bacon in this movie, so I had to include it somehow because obviously I love the guy. But yeah, Jack's kill from Part 1. It's going to be my number 8. Number 7 is going to be Eddie from Friday the 13th Part 5, the guy who gets his head, wrapped around by a belt on a tree, and then Roy slowly turns the stick around and slowly crushes his head with it. It's a kill that lacks on some of the gore, admittedly, but the actual sound design and just genuine pain from the actor makes this kill work for me still. It's definitely one of the highlights in the entire movie, but it's always stuck out to me, so I had to include it in some way. So yeah, it's going to be Eddie from Part 5. Number 6, this one is just fucking mean. We're gonna go ahead and put Mark from Part 2. This kill, I think what works most about it for me is the surprise factor and the tension that builds up from it. Mark is just outside, it's pouring down rain, and he's trying to look for Vicky or whatever. All of a sudden, a machete just comes out of nowhere, slashes him in the face, and then Jason fucking pushes him down the stairs, and I'm like, that's just fucking brutal. What is wrong with you, Jason? That is so mean. It definitely scared me when I first saw this movie, so I have to include it for that reason alone, but yeah, it's gonna be Mark from Part 2. Very, very solid kill. Coming in at number 5 is going to be Judy's kill from Part 7. This is the girl who obviously gets put into the sleeping bag and Jason fucking takes her and smashes her against a tree. Do I need to say more about this kill? It's fucking awesome. It's brutal, and unfortunately, it was also a kill that was a victim of the MPAA cutting, but for what it is and for what the practical work is, it's still pretty good. I do think that the uncut version is better, and above all else, it definitely is the best kill of Friday the 13th Part 7, so it definitely has that going for it. Number 4 is going to be Adrian's kill from Jason X. This is the girl who obviously gets her head dunked into the tank of liquid nitrogen. Jason pulls her out and then fucking smashes her head against the countertop. As I stated in my review, it's not scientifically accurate, but it's just really fucking cool. It definitely is one of the best kills from that entire movie for sure. Number 3, we're going back to my favorite entry in this movie, Jason Lives, with Officer Pappas. He shoots Jason about 6 times. I shot him 6 times! And then he fucking gets his head crushed by Jason, and it's such a cool-ass kill. Again, unfortunately, we don't get to see a whole lot because it was, cut back by the MPAA, but again, the sound design, the genuine pain that, is elicited from the actor, and of course the blood splattering on Jason's mask afterwards is it's just a cool kill. It is one that has always stood out to me in that movie, and I love it. It may not be a lot of people's favorites, but I actually really think this kill is cool as hell. So Officer Pappas is number 3. Now these next 2 kills, I had to rank them even though they're from the same movie, so I might be cheating a little bit, but they're just so badass that I had to include them. So number 2 is going to be Jimmy's death from Friday the 13th, the final chapter. It's such a simple kill. I love this kill so much. You have Jimmy who just fucking got done getting laid and finally proving a point to his buddy that he's not a dead fuck, right? He goes into the kitchen to look for a corkscrew for a wine bottle, and then Jason answers that question by fucking stabbing him through the hand and then slashing him in the face with a meat cleaver. It's just so brutal and bloody as fuck, and I love it. It may also be a kill that is a victim of being cut back a little bit, but the brutality here is what makes this kill work for me. I love this kill very much. And of course, one of the best kills in this entire franchise, if not the best kill in my opinion, coming from number 4 is going to be Axel's kill. What else can be said about this kill that hasn't already been said? You know, for starters, obviously we're killing a guy who's just a total fucking creep and even a weird hoe, so that's obviously a positive. Jason's kind of a hero in that sense, right? But he fucking, like, starts sawing through this guy's neck with a fucking bone saw or whatever, and then fucking twists his head around 180 degrees. I mean, like, holy fucking shit. That is some crazy stuff. This is one of the best looking kills in the entire franchise. The practical work here is phenomenal once again. Tom Savini always delivers on the gore, and if it wasn't for Jimmy's death in part 4, this one easily takes the cake as my favorite kill in the entire franchise. I think it's so brutal, and if it had gone on for just a couple more seconds, I think this kill would be even better than it already is. But yeah, Axel's kill, easily my favorite from part 4. So yeah, guys, that was my top 10 kills in Friday the 13th. I would be curious to know, like, how would you guys rank your favorite kills in the entire franchise? And in fact, if you want to do honorable mentions, you can even do a top 13 kills if you want to do that. But either way, guys, this has been That Guy Matt. Thank you guys so much for watching my Friday the 13th series going forward. I can't wait to do another series at some point in the future. But until next time, guys, whatever I end up doing, this has been That Guy Matt, and I will see you guys all in my next video. And until then, I hope you all take care.